What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? We appreciate y'all for checking into the G Spot podcast. It's me, your boy Gent. I got to come up with something else besides saying your boy Gent. You know, that's kind of like we've been saying that for a long damn time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I'm part of the 30 plus club. Man, 30 plus club now. I actually been thinking about everybody be telling me how good my beard look, except for my homeboys. They be telling me I need to dye it, but a lady asked me if I wanted a cigarette the other day at work, and it made me think it was because my beard was great. I was like, damn, I like to smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? But no, man. I appreciate y'all for checking in with us tonight, man. Y'all come in. Don't forget to always like and post in the comments positive notes, man, because you never know who gonna need it, who need to see it. Tonight, man, we got a really special show. The first interview of my second season of G Spot Podcast. We got Mr. Austin Paul Jr. in the building.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man.
Love, bro.
Make sure y'all share this too. Share it, man. If y'all want to, anytime y'all want to be a part of G Spot Podcast, make sure y'all just hit us up in the inbox or email me. But tonight, man, we got a special show. He got some big things coming up, and it's really, really, really cool to be able to sit down with him. I met him a few weeks ago in Fort Walton Beach.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
That
was
and it's crazy how timing worked because we talked, and I told him, I was like, man, I wanted to bring him on the show, and all of a sudden his manager hit me up about him coming on the show. I was like, bro, I just talked to this boy.
That's God. Right?
Yeah, that's God's time, man. Shout out to God. Shout out to Ola Dumare. Oboru Oboye Abashishe, to all the Babalawos, Babaloshas, Ianifas, Ialoshas, Yawos, all the spiritual people, Alafia. And we appreciate y'all for checking in with us tonight. I hope y'all out there staying safe too. Please stay safe. Shout out to Fort Walton Beach. Shout out to Tallahassee. Shout out to Pensacola, my hometown. I love y'all. Shout out to Alabama. First thing first, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man.
Man, you got some big things coming, man.
Yeah, man.
We gonna get on the one thing that's really exciting to me when we talked. The first thing you brought up to me, but I ain't gonna spill the beans just yet. Yeah. First of all, I'm gonna ask you this. She said, "We in this bitch." That's right, y'all. That's right, y'all. First of all, I'm gonna ask you, like, where you from?
Man, I'm from here, man. I'm originally Cantonment, if you will.
Okay.
The can, but Pensacola, you know what I'm saying? So I'm born and raised here, man.
Okay.
So a lot of people, think that I'm from somewhere else, or I've been all over the world for real. But like our home is really Pensacola, man. Like,
I say.
For real.
Yeah, I did too. Because when I first met you, when I went to the event in Fort Walton, I didn't know nobody there. I didn't know nobody there, except for Mark or whatever. I grew up in church with Mark. And so it was really cool to meet everybody. The energy was good. Everybody's energy was good. And I actually got a few videos of us. Oh yeah. We had a good time, man. Shout out, like I said, shout out to Fort Walton Beach, man. If y'all want to go out and have a nice classy time, make sure y'all go to Fort Walton Beach. Fort Walton Beach, they be doing their thing, man. But that's really cool to know that you're from Pensacola, man. We really do got a lot of good talent. We do. We got a lot of good talent in our city. Our city is very underestimated. Very underestimated. So what made you get into music?
Oh man. My mom, my mom and my pops, like, I wouldn't say that I was a part of a musical family, but definitely music was involved in my my upbringing. My mom was the choir director, and so every Sunday we at church, you know what I'm saying, and she's singing, so you know what I'm saying, and then my dad, he was just like, he used to play trumpet.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying, he used to play trumpet, and he actually is from New Orleans. My dad's from New Orleans and my mom's from Houston. So I have really no family here in Pensacola, for real.
Oh, man.
But I'm from here. You know what I'm saying? I'm born and raised. You know what I'm saying? In Pensacola, Sacred Heart. So it is actually kind of crazy that, like, I started music. My grandfather is in a quartet group. He was leader of a quartet group in church. And then my grandmother sings. And, but... yeah, my mom just saw, like, she played piano.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? My mom wanted me to play something.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I started playing Dwill on the keyboard a little bit. And then she put me in some lessons. And then like they at school during, you know, elementary time, they wanted me to you know, pick up an instrument. So I chose the saxophone. I didn't want to do what my dad did. He played the trumpet. I was like, man, I don't want to play no trumpet, man. I want to play a saxophone. You know what I'm saying? I saw Kenny G. Like he gave me this little record, and it was Kenny G, and he played this little saxophone. And I was like, okay, let me try this saxophone thing out. First thing I got the saxophone, I was excited, and I didn't even know how to put the thing together. I didn't even know how to put the thing together. My dad had to show me how to put the thing together.
Yeah.
So it was good evening. It was crazy, man. Like I was just a little kid. But then my mom made me play at a little church thing. A little church, you know how they have like the youth youth stuff and everything. So I played, and when I finished, man, everybody just started crying. Like crazy. Everybody just started crying. And she saw something in me, and she just started putting me in lessons. I started putting me in lessons, and I started getting this gig, and I started going here, and I started doing this, and I started traveling with me playing, and I was just, you know, just kept practicing, just more lessons. And then like, shoot, over this course, a lot of time, here I am right now talking to you right now, and that's how I got started with music. Like it's just a lot of influence from my parents and from actually the culture here in Pensacola, because there's a lot of music culture in Pensacola. So you know,
a lot of people. First of all, I want to give a shout out to the Queen, your mother, for encouraging you to pursue your dream in music.
Definitely.
For a lot of us, especially when you live in the South, to be black, man, it seems like they only give you two ultimatums, and that's to be a rapper or to play sports.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and a lot of times I feel like a lot of parents try to live through their children.
Definitely.
But it's very, very cool to find parents who encourage their children to be who they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's really cool to hear that. And it was funny that because I was sure gonna ask you like if you play instruments in school, and you had already tapped up on that, man. So that was really cool.
I've been playing since like from little. That's why I encourage the youth. I'm really trying to start a nonprofit for you know, inner city youth or something, so I can give back with different instruments or sound engineering or music production. I'm really interested in doing that because you never know who's out here.
That's true.
Like you never know who might be the next big wave. You know what I'm saying? And it's better than getting their mind on something that's more positive than something that's, you know, negative out here. You know what I'm saying? Something a goal to strive for, because if they don't have something in their mental and their focal, they go to other stuff.
To the other stuff, man.
That's self-destructing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and that's something that we're seeing more and more in our communities, you know, especially in the city that where we from. Oh man. I mean, it's sad every time you turn around, you're seeing people in their 20s, teens getting killed.
All the time,
you know, and it don't have to be that way, and it's not right. You know what I'm saying? So that's really cool, man, that you're doing that. So you getting into music, man. I used to always wish that I could play. I used to always want to play the drums. Even as an adult, I'm into like African drumming.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. And so like
starts, man.
Yeah, you know, and I would listen to church all the time. Of course, like most of us growing up in the South, we grew up in church.
Right.
You know, so and that's where I got my motivation. Shout out to brother Demetrius Dixon, man. That man used to beat the hell out them drums at Living Water. But watching him inspired me to get into drums. Right. And two, drums are very spiritual, man. There's something about that beat.
Yeah, rhythm is very very important. The first you know, instruments were, you know, drums and whatnot. And it's crazy because like when I choose a band or if I'm going anywhere and I'm trying to perform, I got to make sure the most important part or who I'm calling first is my drummer. You know what I'm saying? Because that is like the main ingredient of if you're going to have a good band. Because if you don't have a good drummer, a good driver, somebody who can like take it there, it ain't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? That like when you think about like, you know, 808s and, you know, you think about like low frequencies and like most people don't even listen to the lyrics, or even nowadays it's kind of the melody, but like it's mostly if them drums are kicking. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's gonna get you going. Yeah. It's the drums, the 808s, the hi-hats, the claps, the snare, all those things. You know what I'm saying? So like you right, man. The drums are very, very sacred instruments.
Very sacred instruments. And when we didn't have drums, we used to stomp. And like you said, clap. But it was always something about that beat, that rhythm of that beat. Yeah, the rhythm right there. Yeah, you know, so that is, man. That's very important, man. With music is that rhythm. So, what all instruments do you play currently?
Well, currently, I'm a drum. I can play drums, keyboard. I'm on sax.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, and I'm fluent in each one.
That's good.
And used to play oboe in college. That's what got me into Florida A&M University. So,
okay, right. Okay.
I marched in the band and everything. Right. I did all that stuff. So I was in the marching 100 4 years, and graduated from Florida A&M too. So
okay, then. Shout out to that. We have a lot of FAMU alumni here. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone who went to HBCUs. You know, shout out to everyone. Period, man. But definitely them HBCUs. Okay. Hey, so when you got into music, man, like were there any artists that really influenced you?
Oh man, from the old to the new, I was listening to people like Sonny Stitt, Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, Cannonball Adderley, to new guys, Dexter. Well, that's not even a new guy. Dexter Gordon, Sonny Rollins. Like I was just listening to a lot of like old school jazz, and then like the smooth stuff comes around, and then I was listening to Dave Koz. I was listening to Kenny G. I actually played with Kenny G some times ago.
Okay.
And I playing with Kenny G, that was an amazing experience. And just and also like Gerald Albright and Kirk Whalum.
Okay.
Like, those guys right there, like seriously influenced my sound, and also like it's a great, like I said, that vocal trying to emulate something, because you're gonna sound like yourself.
Right.
Like, you're always gonna sound like yourself, but like, you try to emulate something, a sound or a technique or something that they do that you like.
Right.
And that's how, like, even when you said you were gonna play the drums, what I'm saying, you probably saw it. That's why you thought you saw inspiration.
Yeah.
In that person,
right,
playing the drums. So you try to, if you wanted to pick that up, you'd be like, okay, how did he do it? How did this guy do it? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are definitely my inspirations. Just listening over and over and over and over again, and just practicing over and over again. You can't. It's repetition, it's consistency. That's with anything, man. Like,
consistency is very important, man.
It's very important. It's like one of those things, like with working out, with changing your mindset, changing your body goals, whatever you want to do. It's consistency and focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus is really, it's hard out here to focus. Like, I swear, man, because there's a lot of distractions out here. So if you can find somebody who's really focused, that's somebody rare, because it's it's like that out here, man. It's really like that. Like, it's hard to, but when you get that focus in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it creates something really, really, really special. So you know what I'm saying?
Who's your ideal artist or musician to work with?
In what genre?
Let's go R&B first.
R&B to work. R&B. Man, I say Snow Allegra, man. I really vibe with Snow Allegra.
Yeah,
I vibe with Snow.
Okay,
Snow Allegra. So like that, I would love to work with Snow Allegra.
What about gospel?
Gospel. Man, I gotta go with. Oh man, I don't even know. Oh man.
You know, these gospel artists now they have a whole lot. You got they have a band when they play. You know what I'm saying?
But like for me, it would be Ben Tankard. I know you probably don't know who Ben Tankard is, but he's a jazz gospel player, and I would love to gospel jazz player, and I would love to work with him. Ben Tankard, definitely.
What about hip hop? Rap hip hop,
huh?
I said rap hip hop.
Oh yeah. I make beats too. I do that too. So I'm a producer as well. So I know all about that. I'd be like, yeah. Right now, the ideal person to work with right now, it'd be Drake, man.
Okay.
Drizzy is doing it, but there's a lot of up and coming. Like Drizzy old.
Yeah.
Drizzy old. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake is pretty old. Like
and he's
consistent though. He's consistent though, and most time, but definitely, and also Future. Like I would work Future. Yeah. Future's dope. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not gonna lie, right now, that's taking Yak.
Yeah.
Kodak.
And it's funny. Like, yeah. That's a Florida thing though. That's a Florida thing. Yeah.
Kodak, like I love Kodak, and you know what I'm saying. And
one thing about Drake, one thing about Drake is it's one thing to listen to him on the radio, but when you actually listen to his music, he's very diverse with his music. Yeah, and that's what I really like. I've been listening to Drake since when I first went into the military years ago. That's when we used to buy CDs and listen to CD players. Nobody don't do shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? But I did. So, man, let's get on this about Alicia Keys.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
No so doubt. How did this even come together with you and Alicia Keys?
Okay, so all right. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so when I graduated from college, I started a career on cruise ships. So I was on cruise ships, like going out traveling. Like I was traveling all everywhere, from the Bahamas to Canada to everywhere to Colombia. Mm-hmm. And so during one of my cruise ventures, we were on Disney. We were on Disney Cruise Lines. And so I was just, playing my part, doing what I had to do. And then it was my first cruise. It was my first cruise on Disney. And literally, we were on the ocean while a hurricane was going through. So, basically, we couldn't even, go. We stayed there for, another 3 or 4 days because there was a hurricane out there. So, we had to go past the hurricane. So, I'm playing, and this guy was just sitting right there. He was just sitting right there. I was playing. It was like a small little club. They had the clubs on the ship. Mm-hmm. Me and my girl. And literally, he comes up to me. Hey, man. Hey, I want you to be on some of my records, man. I really like what you're doing on that saxophone. That's really hot. And I was like, yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, whatever. Because everybody be trying to get me on their records. I wasn't in the mindset. I just finished playing. Whatever. He was like, no. I want you on some of my records. He said, keep it down. I'm Mike Will. And I went, Mike Will? And he was like, yeah, Mike Will made it. Yeah. And I was like, oh, snap, Mike Will made it. Oh, snap. He's like, hey, keep cool. Be cool out here. But he said, yeah, I want you to be on some of my records. I was like, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, man, my mom liked the saxophone and everything, and I'm with my girl and everything, so we're gonna come and probably at the end of the trip, we're gonna come mess with you and everything, listen to you play and everything. Man, he came back. This man started being like, oh man, play some Beyonce. We want to hear some Beyonce.
So he was testing you.
No, but yeah, he was testing me. He was like, man, play some Beyonce. Because if you don't know, he did Beyonce's Formation.
Okay.
He produced that song. He produced Beyonce Formation. He produced Kendrick Lamar, Humble. Be humble.
Yeah.
He's the producer for those songs, those big major anthems. You know what I'm saying? That Grammy Award-winning songs. So me and him befriended, and he loved what I did, and we just started talking and started being real cool with each other. He just messed with what I did. You know what I'm saying? He just messed with my style, I guess. And I would send him stuff, he would send me stuff. He would send me stuff, I would send him stuff. And so the communication was like that. And for about 2 years, we were doing that for about 2 years. And COVID happened, of course. And so nothing was like set in stone with him. Like it was just like we were just creating, you know what I'm saying? He was just creating. So he texted me and he said, yo, I'm gonna need you on this one. He said, look, man. He said, if you get this one right, if we get this one right, you going to the Grammys. Watch. I was like, shit, we already done. And so he told me that, and I was like, bet. He said, bet. He sent me the record. I was like, okay, cool. Let me meditate on it. He gave me a vibe to like where we trying to take the record. You know what I'm saying? He didn't tell me who it was. He didn't say. I was just like, whatever. We just gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna be vibing out. I know who it was. So we listened to the record, and then I started playing on the record. And I went to the studio. Shout out HB at Sound Doctor Recording Studio. I did the record at his spot, and then he was like, "Man, what you said was amazing. What you said was amazing." He said, "What you said was amazing," and I was like, "Okay, bet." I was like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Can you send me something along these lines?" So he sent me a voice message of a lady singing. So I listened to it, and I was like, "Oh man, that's fine." And somebody was in the studio, my boy. He was in the studio. He listened to it. He was like this. He said, "Yo, bro, that's Alicia Keys." I was like, "Nah, I ain't no Alicia Keys, man. I ain't no Alicia Keys." He said, "Bro, that's Alicia Keys." I know Alicia Keys' voice when I hear Alicia Keys' voice. Right. And so I didn't know it was Alicia Keys, but that was Alicia Keys. And I had to play what she said. I didn't know that they were in the Bahamas doing a whole excursion. They like an exclusive retreat studio out there. And they were like, she was with Mike Will, and they were recording. You know what I'm saying? And he said, he texted me, and he said, "You a legend." He said, "You a legend." And I was like, bet. I said, I know. I thanked him. I was like, "Thank you so much for this opportunity." I didn't know who it was for. And I was just like praying, saying that if it was for, was for Alicia. And then there was people in the studio told me that you would never have a song with Alicia Keys. They were like, "That ain't Alicia Keys. You ain't," like, when they said that's Alicia Keys, he said, "That ain't Alicia Keys. That ain't Alicia Keys." He said, man, you never have a song with Alicia Keys, man. Like girls telling me that. And so, so crazy. Myself would believe in that hype. Oh, you know what? And it's so crazy. And that guy, and somebody sat me down and was like, "They can't believe that. You can't let that."
It's funny that you said that, because I kind of brought this up on my last show, is that sometimes, man, we don't realize, especially if you put in the work, we still don't know what we're worth. You could talk about it all the time, and then when a situation is presented to us, we still deny the situation. We have to understand that sometimes, especially when you're doing right, when you're practicing Iwa Pele, which means good character, when you're practicing and you're doing what you're supposed to do with good intent, you are worthy of it. And society has got us so fucked up as individuals that even though we know we worth it, we are still deny that. Exactly. Damn. That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah. I had to even learn that within myself, man. And like you said, consistency, self-worth. If you know you're worthy of it, you know you put in the work for it, receive it. Yeah, man.
And sometimes you be doubting yourself.
You be doubting yourself. We do that, even especially as men. So a lot of times people don't know that, and especially now we seeing a lot of now when it comes to men and when it comes to our mental health. We don't take care of ourselves like we should. And that's because society, and I say this all the time, society expects for us to be a certain type of way, walk a certain type of way, talk a certain type of way, be in a certain type of things to be considered a man. But if every man is what you think a man should be, then ain't nobody unique. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important that you pick that up, though. Mm-hmm. But now that you see that you are worthy of that, you know what I'm saying? So that's cool as fuck for real, man.
Yeah, man. I can't believe. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, because for real, like you doubt yourself.
We doubt ourselves a lot
all the time, and is that you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, that was Alicia Keys, and then a couple months, went. he sent me some more stuff, just he'll and then he'll say what's up and everything, or still keep in contact. Shout out my boy Mike Will, so he that's my boy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and then one day he just called me right before the release, said, "Hey man, I want to tell you, man, congratulations." I went, "Congratulations." He said, "Yeah, man, you made the cut." I was like, "What? That's crazy, man." Yeah. So I was like, man, I was happy. I was excited. I was going crazy. And then I didn't know how, but the thing is, I didn't know how it was going to sound on the record. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be a little. Yeah. Like, I thought it was going to be a little. That's what I thought it was going to be. Like, I ain't going to lie, man. I thought it was going to be, what I got. I thought it was going to be a little. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna be play a little song. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I was gonna be front and center. Like, they got me. Like, the first thing you hear on the song is me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing because, like, I mean, that's I know she's a little dated, but she's a timeless. She's still relevant. She's very relevant and very timeless. You know what I'm saying? So she's not, competing really with anybody. She's in a class, her own league. She's really in her own league. Like, for real. I mean, you got the hers and the Chloe and Haley, the all those, but nobody's gonna be Alicia Keys. Nobody's gonna be that iconic band. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a blessing and an honor to to be gracing the musical realm with her, what I'm saying, and saying that, hey, that's me playing that saxophone right there, you know what I'm saying. I'm a lead. I'm probably on the whole album, I'm the only instrument or the only lead sound that you really kind of hear on her album. So doing that's freaking blows my mind, man. Yeah, it's crazy,
man. That is what's up for real. So mention this, out of what was your most memorable performance?
Oh man, the Apollo, man. Every time you go to the Apollo, something about the Apollo is like the spirits, like the ancestors.
Shout out to the ancestors,
like the ancestor or the like for real,
I'm for real.
Like it's and they pick. They pick who's worthy and who's not. Like it's weird. Because who's not, they be hit the road, Jack. You don't belong here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, you can walk up on that Apollo stage and you can have the wrong fit on. And
you got to go.
You saying the wrong note. You had to go. They booing you. Mm-hmm. If you say the wrong thing, I've seen some of the greatest singers. I like straight up that I was like, oh my goodness, they're amazing. When they hit that stage, just don't do well. They you make it there, you can make it anywhere. That's why Chris Rock, Jamie Foxx, I think they got booed on the Apollo before. I think Jamie Foxx and Chris Rock, some of the greatest comedians ever. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey to the Lauryn Hill to the Aretha Franklin to the Michael Jackson to the James Brown. Right. So performing at the Apollo stage and continuing performing at the Apollo stage is an experience that I will always cherish.
The real Apollo stage. Huh? The real Apollo stage.
Oh yeah, this is the real, the original, in Harlem, New York. Right. 125th Street. You know what I'm saying? Right. Steve Harvey, Showtime at the Apollo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is the real Apollo. Everybody be like, oh yeah, the Apollo. Yeah. There's different Apollos. No. We talking about when they for real, and me getting that really was just word of mouth. When I was young, I tried out for the actually just the producer, shout out to the producer of the Apollo, Mr. Marion Caffey. He one of my mentors. He just really saw something in me, and really just kept nurturing my gift as well. And then every year, hopefully this year we'll be at the Apollo again this year. So,
I see.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Man, we're gonna pray that on you.
Yeah, please.
We're gonna pray that on you, but you gotta believe it though. You gotta believe it's already done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that for you though, man. And I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing for multiple reasons. I like what you're doing because that's what you want to do. And when you want to do it, you really be badass at it. You know what I'm saying? And two, nobody forced you to be in a box to make you feel some type of way. Because I'm pretty sure you still to this day, anything that we do, we get some type of criticism from people.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a text today from somebody saying, "Hey man, I don't like how you did it," and like I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah. People, let me tell you something. It'd be crazy. And let me tell you, I ain't knocking nobody. I ain't knocking nobody. But it be when people have certain lights inside of them and they are pursuing to make that light grow brighter. I don't give a damn what regular people say who got lights in them and ain't doing a damn thing about it.
Bro, I swear people who like ain't doing nothing always got a lot to say.
Got a lot to say.
Got a lot to say.
Got a lot to say. And I'm not, and I'm gonna say this. We humbly, we speaking this humbly, but the thing is, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of, especially for Black men, it takes a lot of courage to step out and do something different. It's even with me, but doing this show, it takes a lot of courage to step out and talk about things different that everybody ain't talking about. Ain't got nothing to do with drama and confusion. It takes a lot of difference for you to be an entertainer, a musician, and to play the saxophone. It takes a lot of courage for you because in our culture, you don't see many Black people, especially in the South, taking it serious. And back in the day, it did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the juke joints who allowed people who came in and did. Shout out to New Orleans, Louisiana. It was funny that you said that because everybody know me about New Orleans. That's my second home. I love New Orleans. I love New Orleans because they held on to the culture.
Oh yeah, no. New Orleans is one of the most historical places in
America.
Like for real. Like as far as like history, like one of the oldest and historical places. New Orleans is very, very, very historical, and there's a lot of deep roots in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of it's a lot of death and a lot of things that's out there, but it's a lot of history and culture, and that's what we love about
New Orleans.
About New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? It's a dark place. Don't get me wrong. Like I love New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? But my dad called it a get in, get out town because there's so much, of course, the violence and there's
but you gotta look at their situations.
Exactly. There's always
you gotta look at the situations that people put people in. And the economical systems, you got a lot of stuff play part into that. You know what I'm saying? And then even with Houston, I love New Orleans, and even with Houston, man, I got the chance to visit Houston. Yeah, and like you said, music makes the world go around. That's right, Nikki Love. Houston, man, I got the chance to visit Houston almost a month ago for the first time.
Where you went? My mom from Houston. That's what it is.
Yeah, man. Listen. I've been looking at places to stay.
H-Town is like for real, like H-Town is low key one of the best cities in the world. Like for real. Like I like H-Town over Atlanta.
I did too.
I like H-Town over Atlanta.
Listen, people say
I love H-Town.
I'm not really the biggest fan of Atlanta. I like Atlanta because I have family that's in Atlanta.
Yeah, family.
Yeah, I got family that's in Atlanta, and I always go visit them in Atlanta. I don't go to Atlanta to party. I go to visit my family. Really? Yeah, but if I party, but I party with family. You know what I'm saying? But when I went to Houston, man,
it's a vibe.
The diversity.
It's a vibe. Black people out there is different out there.
Yeah, you got Mexican first, then Black people, but you got.
There's a lot of them out there too, man. There's a lot of essays.
I know I saw Selena Mama like 4 times. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Mexicans. They have more Mexican radio stations than any other radio station in Houston. I kid you not.
You better learn some be bilingual.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely watch Dora the Explorer and Selena. Yeah. I recommend that. But I like it. I like the fact, man, we was riding on the interstate and they have like 3 or 4 different downtown areas. You don't even know where to go.
Houston is so huge, bro.
Yeah.
Houston is huge. Like on some real stuff, like Houston is like, I got family members that like don't even go to see the other family members because like
It's too big.
Houston. They both said in years they haven't seen them.
Yeah,
but
it's a big city.
It's like, oh yeah, they over there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it's so big. You know what I'm saying. It takes so much to go over here. So much to go over here. Like it takes about an hour to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying. And you're still in Houston.
And you're still in Houston.
Yeah,
and that's why when I went for 4 days, and it was crazy because it wasn't the fact that a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, I didn't do, and it wasn't because I couldn't do. It was the fact that it was so much to do. You didn't know how to make the decision. You can lose all your money out there. Yeah, man.
Like, there's so much things to do.
It's so much to do, man.
Like you can go, you go to brunch, you get drunk, turned up. You bought a table, you bought a the bottle, you bought all that stuff, buy food. Okay, so y'all left, y'all got some, went to sleep or something like that. Catch another day party or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to the club. Y'all go back home, take a shower, go back to the club. We're going back to the club, do the same thing over again.
Yeah.
Party life is dope. Then you got to go to the strip club. Cause everybody at the strip club, the strip club going to like 4 or 5 o'clock
in the morning.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then everything go back over again. You know what I'm saying?
Because by the time you leave the strip club, it's time to go to brunch.
Oh yeah, about 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, bro.
It's time to go to brunch.
Yeah.
And man, let me tell you, man, when I tell you one thing I do like about Houston too, even the presence of New Orleans individuals is so strong, even in Houston. Man, I met just about every restaurant we went to, because what I did was we only went to Black-owned restaurants.
You went to Breakfast Club?
I didn't go to Breakfast Club. I went to Taste Bar.
Taste Bar is good too,
bro.
Taste Bar is good too.
I'm still.
Have you been to Turkey Leg Hut?
I didn't go to Turkey Leg Hut, but I went to Lost and Found.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you this about Lost and Found, man. Lost and Found is in a neighborhood that was founded by freedmen. I didn't know at the time that Houston was the largest freedmen city in America.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah, man. The Lost and Found, the restaurant that we was at, it was a school that the first blacks went to in that area that's still standing in that community, in the houses that people, me, everybody who know me know I'm a history guru. Anywhere I go to, I'm gonna find out how blacks, what we got to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere I go to, I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna go to it, I'm gonna see it. But man, Houston, man, is a beautiful place. There's a lot of people from our city that's going to Houston right now. Really? And Houston is becoming the new Atlanta.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It is, man. Black people are flourishing. I love to see black people flourish.
The mindset and the entrepreneurship. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes Atlanta be like
overrated.
Like, it's overrated and it's a fashion show. Like, it's like literally a fashion show and it's like a music video all the time. Like, I've done shows out in Atlanta. I did a 420 party out there. And I'm not gonna lie, it was like 420 celebrity party out there. And when I say that's
all celebrities smoke weed. Yeah, all them celebrities smoke weed.
Bruh. But the spot, you couldn't even they had non-disclosures there because
you can't
take pictures. They let me have my phone because I was performing, but they didn't have you couldn't go in there into the mansion. Without they had niggas with doggone AK-47s out there, AK-47s, Glock 19, everything out there because they were protected. I don't know who. I think it was some NFL players.
Yeah.
I think it was NFL and NBA players. I saw some rappers, but other than that, it wasn't. It was dope. You know what I'm saying? And had a DJ and everything, but it was like I said, it was a lot of fake flexing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff on credit. A lot of stuff on because a lot of people don't know about ownership. People got a lot of stuff on just credit and not truly owning things. You know what I'm saying? And truly, grasping everything and materialistic things. They try to for real.
You know one thing about black people.
Black people, it's the Negro. They have a legit system.
I just told y'all
the Negro. How we.
Last week, where we just talked about nigga privilege, okay?
For real, we have to show even from the older days, even from I have the nicest this, or I don't know if it's in our genetic makeup.
It became a part of our genetic makeup.
I know it's crazy because we have to show off what we have and what we these materialistic things,
and be depressed.
The regular white person or the regular that they don't have to do
They don't have to do that.
They don't have to do that
because we like to wear our money.
Wear it, flaunt it, show that we have.
But that comes from a long time in America. See, we have a different experience. That comes from a long time. Well, I believe. I'm gonna say what I believe. That came from a long time of people not having nothing. So when you get individuals who have something, they don't know how to handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to be humble no more. And you have a lot of people who will find the excuse why not to be humble. Why I did this, I get this, but you always remain humble, especially if you're trying to receive a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And then too with us, we get a little greedy too. Like, what's the point of you wanting to have? It's you and your wife and your one child, and you want a 10-bedroom house. Why? Why? You don't even use all of it. I want somewhere that's gonna be comfortable for me.
And guess what? Like, you got a 10-bedroom house, but what you're doing, that's a liability.
What?
That's a liability, and you only got you and your child. That's a liability. That's not an asset.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're not talking like you could be renting those rooms out. You know what I'm saying? And getting some type of income. That liability could turn to an asset. Those that profit that you're making off of those rooms can turn into income money to pay for that, and you live in there for free.
What, man? Shout out to the people. Like, a lot of people don't understand. I ain't knocking nobody who buy no houses from banks and stuff like that. Do what you got to do. But the land is what it is the most important part. If you don't own the land, you don't own the house. You can do whatever you do with banks. At the end of the day, you still paying the bank, so you still in debt. You still owe, so that house is still not yours. Ain't no such thing as no homeowners for real if you still making payments. Let's be real. But at the same time, I like the fact that people are getting their credit together because in America, credit is important.
Credit is you can make a lot like credit is one of those things that I wish they would have taught in school. I wish they would have told everybody that like us, like white people, like they tell their kids, hey, get your credit right, or we're gonna open your you as an authorized user for your our business. So we're gonna get your credit score right here, so you can be able to afford that car, or you be able to get that car or whatever, lower rates. But we don't teach that. We don't teach that. You know what I'm saying? We put our stuff in little Ray Ray's name or whatever, and
we lack when it comes to teaching financial literacy.
Financial literacy, bro. If we knew financial literacy, bro, they know that we are some of the greatest consumers in the world. We're one of the greatest consumers of the world, bro. Like for real. Like they know that we gonna buy. Gucci don't be marketing to like these rich. They market to us.
And you know what? It's crazy. You would see somebody black wearing some fake Gucci, and somebody would get on social media and clown them.
For another.
Who don't even like you for real. You know what I'm saying? That be blowing me. I love wearing even the shirt I got on now. Shout out to Hustle Mentality brand, which is a black-owned brand called Turner. Y'all make sure y'all follow Hustle Mentality, or make sure y'all follow Create My Customs. The man do everything. I like wearing my friends' brands. I like doing that. I love doing it.
That's hard.
Putting the money into the black community is very, very, very important, man. That's very important. So let me ask you this, man. When you do shows or when you're entertaining, do you ever have issues with anxiety?
If it's somebody very important there. If it's somebody very important, like I've been doing this for a minute, I can Apollo, yes. Cause it's just one of them stages. I still get goosebumps.
You got a lot of people that be there too, man.
You never know who's in the audience.
Yeah.
You never know who's there.
Cause people that looking.
They watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I have a really big performance, or when I'm recording something that I know that's going to be going into the world, I definitely get some type of anxiety, but really I be cool, man. I be real cool. I chill, man. I try to take every breath and every note as thoughtfully as possible. I try to make sure that every nuance and every thing I touch on the saxophone and every sound is meaningful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As you should. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's definitely because like literally like I'm just a vessel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a vessel. So like I'm not, nothing more. You know what I'm saying? And so like I just try to make sure that I just do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So, as a musician, what do you feel is the toughest thing that you have to deal with as a musician?
Right now, for me, is knowing my self-worth. Like what you said about that, knowing your self-worth. Like he's definitely been a beast.
Oh yeah, that's because she always told me about you.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh, thank you. I can't see. I honestly can't see with these glasses on. Yeah. But I wear these for real.
Yeah, bro came in with the bands.
Yeah. These are my real glasses. Yeah. I can't even see. I wear prescription. No, like seriously, I can't see. I can't see at all. I can't see at all. I'm really blind. Yeah. But okay. Yeah, like so definitely what were we talking about?
Your toughest moment.
Oh man, my toughest moment as a musician. Like, yeah, knowing my self-worth. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of people like just a lot of people put you in this box because even here in Pensacola, like people like to the mindset here.
I already know, dog.
It's not where it needs to be.
It's not where it needs to be, dog. Let me tell you, man. It's not where it needs to be. When I was growing up, my dad was a pretty popular dude of his era because he was in the streets. Yeah. And my dad used to say all the time, like, man, them country nigga down at Pensacola. And I used to,
they country, we country.
But I didn't. Yeah. Because to me, I'm country. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. We're gonna talk about that. But
it's been like that out here.
Now I know what he means when he say country is the mindset. A lot of people don't even know loyalty here. They don't know loyalty here. And sometimes support don't mean I have to go to, I have to like what you do, but at the same time, I like your intentions and I want to see you win.
But the thing is, also too, here it's a lot of jealousy spirit.
Oh yeah,
like it's a real jealousy spirit. Like it's like if somebody does something or somebody got something going on, because the thing is, there's not a lot going on out here. It's not a lot going on, and you feel kind of trapped. You know what I'm saying? And if you see somebody else doing something, you feel the need to be like, oh, I'm gonna hate on them. Man, why he got the nice things, or why I can't have the nice stuff, why he got the nice stuff, and you be like, bro, like I'm just trying to do me, man. Yeah. Like, you can't be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? How about you get some money? How about you go get some things, or how about you set up this business or this LLC or whatever? But you're not. You're just sitting there just like this. Oh man, I hope God does something for me. I hope he do something. And he said, nah, man, you need to get up.
Yeah.
Do something. And stop hating on people who are actually trying to do something.
And that's what it is. You 100% right. A lot of people, they don't even know that they be haters for real. Exactly. But if I don't know you and if I don't know you, it's one thing. Now let me tell you something, because a lot of these people, I've been saying out this season, I said I won't cuss that much, but a lot of people don't understand. That's the difference between knowing of somebody and knowing somebody. If I don't know you, meaning I haven't been around you to hang with you to learn your character and who you are as an individual, I'm only going by what I hear you or what I see on social media, and I still don't like you, but I see you doing big things and I don't like it because I feel like you don't deserve it. That's some hater energy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. That's some hater energy. You don't even know me, because at the end of the day, if I'm doing it, I deserved it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you worked your ass off.
Exactly. You might not see it.
You the one that got the diploma. You was studying that at night. Yeah. You the one that got that promotion. You the one that did that. So you need to praise yourself.
Praise yourself.
And make yourself feel like you holding everything.
Exactly.
Like don't let anybody else tell you that that you did.
You ain't worth it.
You ain't worth it.
Yeah. Man. We mess up a lot as individuals.
Like for real.
It's always about competition with us.
It's definitely here in Pensacola.
Yeah. It blows me, man. It blows me. Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm just trying to do me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do what I need to do to feed my family, make sure my legacy is.
I see. That's what the thing. It's all about legacy. It's all about legacy. I mean, I was talking about that when the whole situation, everybody was talking about Nick Cannon having a bunch of kids. Yeah. So fucking what? if he can supply for his kids, I know one person who said that well, he can't be in all those homes. Let's be for real, man. Sometimes you have children who don't have a parent at all, and they still become immaculate individuals. Because and don't ever think because your parents ain't in the home that's a curse or there's something wrong. Sometimes your parent not being there, that's the best thing could ever happen to you.
That's one of the best things that can happen to you.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things that can be like, you never know what opportunity or what a thing that shifted your life.
Exactly.
To make you do what you need to be doing.
Exactly.
Because your parent wasn't there.
Shout out to them ancestors.
Yeah.
Shout out for making a way. Yeah, shout out to the ancestors. Shout out to God. Shout out to all of the Murray for making a way, because a lot of us don't understand how protected we are. So a lot of people don't understand that sometimes a lot of us are standing on the prayers of our grandparents who we never even met. Yeah. We never even heard their names before. Yeah. And we stand on their prayers. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. And that's one thing I did really dislike about our city is that it's a very bandwagon city. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, what's pop? Oh, you pop right now? Let's do this.
Let's do this.
No, let's do what's right. Let's always do what's right. Let's always do what's going on.
We're definitely like that. We don't have like a lot of influence out here.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have a lot of real positive influence out here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie though. Pensacola is on the come up.
I tell people that all the time.
Bro, Pensacola is on the come up. In about 20 years, this might be the spot.
Oh, listen.
Low key.
I got
10 years, maybe.
Shout out to my boy Antonio Royster. Let me tell you, he got a party that's going on next weekend called Sundress and Grill. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be here because I will be doing my own little thing in Miami and Key West, Florida. But at the same time, man, Tone party that he threw last year when I went to Sundress and Sangria was the best party I've ever been to in Pensacola. Really? Okay, but Sundress and Sangria, dog, it's a vibe.
Sundresses,
dog, it's a vibe. When I tell you it's a vibe, I got people. My family are coming in. My great grandmother is turning 94 years old. Oh man, she's from Birmingham. Yeah, and I got people coming in from New York. I got people coming in from Philly. I got people coming in from Alabama, from Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm putting my people, I'll go to that. I ain't gonna be here, but I want y'all to go to that party. You know what I'm saying? Purchase the table and everything just to show that I want y'all to be at that party, because Pensacola we coming up when it comes to that nightlife thing. I will give them that. And I shout out to the people who aren't giving the same thing. Right. We got all that hood and ratchet shit. Cool. You want to be hood and ratchet? Cool. My thing now, how I am, especially at the age that I am now, I'm not participating in nothing that is not better in our community. Right. It's too much going on, man. It's too much going on. So does your career, do you find it hard sometimes balancing your career with your personal life?
Yeah. Made me want to get 2 phones, man. I low-key need to go get 2 phones, like for real. Like it's like literally like Yeah, man. There's a lot of times that I can't do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of times I can't go to certain places. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of times I can't hang out with certain people. You know what I'm saying? And I mess with these people. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with these people. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with these guys for real. And sometimes I can't hang out with these people because like I know what type of position that I'm in, you know what I'm saying? And it's all love, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. At the end of the day, I love everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, but sometimes, like you can't just your association, man. Your association, you know what I'm saying? Is your association. You don't want the people that you hanging around that really can bring you down.
Listen,
there's a quote that you're saying that you're not what is it? If you're the smartest person in the room, that's not the group you need to be around. Mm-hmm, you know what I'm saying? You need to be people who are
way more in tune than you.
You trying to get up to where they at?
Yeah. It's funny that you said that. Somebody tagged me in a post today, and I wrote them. I was like, "Take me out of this." It ain't the fact that I'm hiding nothing or nothing like that. It's the fact that I know where I'm trying to go. Right. And then sometimes you have to play the game how it go. Yeah. If I know where I'm trying to go,
gotta play the game. Gotta play the game.
It's certain people I can't be around. It's a certain for myself because I know I'm somewhere. And let me tell you something. A lot of times the energy.
I was reading that in a book like yesterday.
Yeah,
bro. Like for real, the
energy.
game. Like,
people try to tell me all the time, they be like, "Oh, gent bougie, gent biggity." Okay, nobody said biggity. I like to say biggity because my grandma don't say that shit. But a lot of people time they try to make it seem like I try to hold myself higher than what I am because I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be.
Bro, that's you.
I feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. And because I know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through to judge why I walk the way I walk and why I handle myself the way I do. So of course I want nice things. So so I'm gonna move so I can always receive nice things. And it ain't about me. It's about the people around me. It's about my friends. Let me bring my friends. I know you got this idea. Hey, Cuzzo, you can sing. Teamwork. It ain't just about you.
If you can't do something, if you can't perform a task, you hire somebody else.
You hire somebody else.
Get somebody else to do it.
I see.
You get somebody else to do it. Put them in position. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And make sure that their energy aligns with your energy. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because like for real, like it doesn't have to be all about you.
It don't.
It's about all of us.
It's about all of us. That's the thing, bro. It's about all of us. One thing about this, when you move in your purpose and you are being consistent with your purpose, no matter who you bring along on the ride, can't nobody take your motherfucking shine. If God has already put that in you and you are still moving in it, it don't matter how big the person is. If anything, that's gonna help you out. Never feel like you can't bring about. Oh, I feel like you're gonna get bigger than me. No. That's going on with that house nigga mentality. Let's leave that alone. At the end of the day, we all got to win. We all got to win. We all got to win, man. So that's very, very, very.
Man. That right there. We all got to win on this. Man.
Yeah, we all got to win.
Like they don't. And thing is, they don't want us to win. We got motherfucking like niggas getting shot point blank. I saw, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I saw that video, bro.
But we're going to talk about that in a little bit.
I'm not even going to bullshit with you.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So let me ask you this. What is one message that you would want to get out to everybody right now?
Spread love.
I say.
Spread
we
love.
Just talking about that last show.
Spread love because we all need it right now.
Yes. And like she said, your vibe attracts your tribe. Definitely. Spread love. People don't understand how important love is. And love, let's talk about what the Bible say. And I ain't even no Christian, but let me tell you this. I grew up in the Christian church, and there are good things about Christianity because everything about Christianity isn't a lie. Let me say that. And my ancestors were Christian. We won't get on that agape love.
Agape.
One thing about love is I might not agree with what you do, but at the same time, I'm going to show you love. I might not always have your back with what you do or how you think, but I'm going to show you love. Because at the end of the day, that's your walk. And you got to learn certain things for yourself. And two, I don't know the walk that you had before I came along into your life to make you think certain things. So I don't judge nobody. I receive everybody because at the end of the day, God is love. So if you call yourself a godly person, but you don't like certain people from X, Y, Z, what? Oh, now let me tell you this now. It's totally different when it comes to the subject with white people. I'm gonna tell you this now, but we're gonna get on that in a little bit, and we ain't gonna talk about it long. But when it comes to black people, man, we gotta love each other. It's too much against us. It's too much against us because at the end of the day, regardless of what we know about each other personally, when we go into the streets, society look at all of us the same. So what I look like having something against you for because you do X, Y, Z? I don't give a damn. Because
you
society,
you make money, and you and someone else making you happy.
Exactly.
Why should I be mad about it?
Why should I be mad about it? Let's man, but we got to start having more events in our communities.
Come on now.
We see gentrification going heavy, especially in the downtown. Yeah. See, my people.
If you buy some property out there, you better keep that motherfucker.
You better keep it.
Because
listen,
15 years, 20 years. Because the thing is, there's nowhere. Like my dad just bought some land. We got a lot of land. My pop, see, he's
that's the thing to do, boy.
We have a lot of land. We have a lot of land, and he's starting actually a camping ground. It's actually paying for itself. You know what I'm saying? He already got people begging to come. Because the thing is, there's nowhere to. There's nowhere to live.
Ain't nowhere to live.
There's nowhere to live.
See, what they doing is they gentrifying all the areas and they move it. They pushing us
pushing
further to cantonment and all that.
That's where everybody's gonna go to cantonment.
Yeah,
that's where it's going to cantonment. It's going to Bellino. It's going to Bar. It's going to all over there. But then there's nothing there. They building stuff all the time.
All the time. And the thing, but they don't realize that the land cheap over there. So while you pushing us over there, what we gonna do? We gonna build up. It ain't about building houses. Build shopping malls. Oh. We got a little grocery store, such and such over here. We ain't gotta go to Walmart. It's black owned.
Man, they got so many Dollar Generals trying.
What? Because they know
the white man is smart.
The white man is smart, dog.
Smart, bro. I study the white man.
Yes, you should.
You should study your opponent.
Yes, you should.
You should study your opponent because this right here, like we are. For real, an endangered species.
We are endangered species, but at the same time,
for real,
it's more of us than them.
It's way more of us than them. But the thing is, because we're endangered, is because of our mindset.
Yeah,
they like, let them kill themselves, let them fight over.
Yeah, what they do.
Let them do that, man. Yeah, let them do that. No doubt, man. They stupid. When you gotta pay your taxes and pay your property tax, they don't care.
They don't care.
You forgot about your property tax? Oh, you forgot to pay your taxes and everything? What? We let you do for 3 or 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and then next thing you know, guess what? You in cuffs, you in chains because you didn't pay your taxes. Because you didn't do X, Y, and Z. Because they got you. They got you in a bind.
They got you in a bind. Let me tell you something, man. These people. Let me tell you, everybody that's listening to this show, if you come back and listen to it, people who ain't on live, I know how a lot of people do it. A lot of people busy right now. Yeah, that's it. Make sure that y'all look into tax lien homes.
Ooh, I know tax lien homes. Ooh,
what man. I know people who are buying neighborhoods. $6,000. Not even that. I mean, I know the house that I grew up down the street. Yeah. I used to date one of the lady granddaughters. They just bought her grandma's house for $900. Yes. A 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for $900. Got the whole thing.
Got the whole thing because they paid the lien on the house.
But see, one thing about us,
they don't teach that.
They don't teach that. But the thing is, that's why you got to know we. This is what we here to do. This is what I'm here to do. Is to throw out moving. It's about education. Because one thing about love, man, I love black people. I love us. I love y'all. We ain't gonna get into that too deep because I still got some more questions. But I love y'all, man. But we gonna have another show about this. Make sure y'all look into these tax lien homes. If you stay in Pensacola, Florida, every first of the month. If I'm not mistaken, I'll put it out on my. If y'all follow my podcast page, if you don't, you need to go follow G Spot Podcast or Real One Radio. I'm gonna put on my page every first of the month. Though the DMV they have a live auction, and you have to put in $100 to do it. But you can bet, man, people are buying houses $500, $600, $800. The thing is, too, and people don't know how important it is to even buy an apartment complex. Buy an apartment complex, you stay in that bitch and rent the rest of the units out.
Come on,
you ain't paying nothing. Everybody else paying the thing for you.
Pay for you.
We ain't gonna get into that another time.
People don't talk about that.
People don't talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what's so crazy on some real stuff? White people do it all the time.
All the time, bro.
And the thing is, they don't have they drive a Toyota Prius.
What?
They drive a little van.
What?
They drive a little clunker. But what we buy?
G-Wagons, BMWs, that you got to pay $500 to get the brakes done. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the Benz.
Yeah, going into more debt.
Come on, man. It's about what's in your pocket than what you're spending, bro. Mm-hmm. Because the thing is, like, you won't be spending. Trust me. You like maintenance and life.
Yes.
Every day you spending.
Mm-hmm.
These white people are living very, very frugal, like very, very just like
And the thing is, we can't even point the finger no more. We got to start looking at ourselves.
Ourselves got responsibility.
Well, man, I love my friends, and I ain't got a whole heap of them. And I said like last time, quality is better than quantity. You feel me? I love the friends that I do got, and we've been friends for a long time. I love the cousins that I do got because we've been cool for a long time because we all think of message. How we gonna help each other out?
Definitely.
How we gonna get certain things? One thing I'm helping with my friends is how to get over emotional dilemmas. You know what I'm saying? Because I got over it.
Yeah.
And I'm still working, but I got over it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we have to get over that mental mind state of always holding on to grudges. Because why would the thing is, ask yourself, I told my best friend this today, why are we holding on to things that always make us feel bad? Let it go.
Ooh.
Let it go. It's making me feel bad. Let it go.
Let it go. Don't even talk about it.
Don't even talk about it. And let me tell you this too. One thing that I had to learn was that when you bring certain people up that did you wrong, you bring that energy around you.
Back around you, man.
Let it go. Don't even bring that motherfucker up. And if somebody bring their name up to you, I don't know who the hell you talking about. We gotta learn how to do that.
I'm not even talking about that right now, man. We good.
We good. And I wish you the best, because I genuinely wish you the best. Because I done got over it.
Yeah, all love, bro.
All love, man. Love.
It's all love.
Love. And genuine love. One thing I offer everybody love around me. I don't care if you did me wrong. I hope you do the best. Find love. Find love. Because if you knew what real love was, you wouldn't feel the way that you feel. We got to get into that jump, man, for real. So what you got coming up next?
Oh man, I'm gonna be in South Carolina. I have a corporate gig there in South Carolina. Fortunately, I can't post that one, but definitely gigs around the city. I'm working on actually, this is very exclusive what I'm saying, but Five Sisters. If you don't know where Five Sisters is at, I'm working on actually, we're working on a limited residency for myself. It's going to be Austin Paul Jr. It's going to be like the whole restaurant is dedicated. I
say. Man, shout out to Five Sisters.
Like it's really we're working on it.
Yeah.
It's coming soon, and it's definitely going to be a thing for the community.
Yeah,
definitely for that community. And they're trying to take the community to the next level.
Yes.
So that right there, I believe, is going to definitely make an impact in definitely the Pensacola area.
Yeah, so I agree with you, man. For a lot of people who don't know me, everybody who know me, if you know me, I know of me, know that I am a big history guru.
Yeah.
And I grew up around that area. Like I said, my people from the 10 yard and my mom stayed in that area for a bit. Yeah. My mom stayed in that area for like 15 years. So, but thing about the Five Sisters restaurant, Five Sisters was started by the son of Five Sisters who were from Kentucky. Correct. And he put his mom's recipes, him and his cousin put their mom's recipes into a restaurant. Yeah. And man, it's flourishing. One of the best restaurants. It used to be a little better, but one of the best restaurants.
It used to be.
When all the
I'm not going to lie.
When all the colors was in the kitchen.
When we first started Five Sisters.
Oh, they were here.
Then they went. Come on, now.
Let me tell you.
They took it over.
At Five Sisters, you can go to jail one day if you was a bad cook. If you was a good ass cook, which out here we say bad, which means good. If you was a bad ass cook and you went to jail, Five Sisters still gonna have your job waiting on.
Still. Now I don't know about that.
Because different owners have come into it. That's why we always got to keep our hands on our stuff, man. But shout out to Five Sisters Restaurant. They're doing it. Shout out to the Belmont, the Village areas. People don't know that the Five Sisters area was, I don't know if y'all ever saw the story of Mom Rainey, who was a blues singer. And
I love that with Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, that movie, a lot of that movie, the studio they was in happened in Pensacola, Florida.
I never knew that.
In that area.
You lying.
I kid you not.
Seriously.
Man, that was the Chitlin Circuit.
That is the Chitlin Circuit.
What James Brown, Aretha Franklin, it's still a hotel to this day over on the east side. That's ragged as hell. But that's where all the black people, because back in the day, of course, we had to stay in certain places. But that's where the black people stayed. We had entertainer Tina Turner, Ike Turner, all of them used to come down here and they used to all go to the Chitlin Circuit. The chicken stand, all that, the Bunny Club, all that stuff. My grandma said when they used to go to the Bunny Club back in the day, they used to wear Playboy bunny outfits. Now, I do not want to see my grandma no goddamn Playboy bunny.
That's crazy.
But they did it. But they did it back in the day. This back in the 50s. You know what I'm saying?
50s, 60s. When that area was segregated for black people.
Yes, and black people flourished. And the whole downtown area was owned by black people or people who looked white, and they went for passing to get money, and they still put money in the black community.
Yes.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the answer. Shout out to the ones who have passed on to the afterlife, man.
Yes.
So man, tell everybody where they can find you at.
Man, you can definitely find me at Austin Paul Jr. Just Google Austin Paul Jr. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I just got a TikTok that's kind of popping right now. I ain't gonna lie.
TikTok. Oh, yeah, TikTok. I gotta learn how to use it.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I like TikTok. Like, I'm definitely learning more about TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can definitely find me everywhere. Google me. Definitely book me.
Book them, man.
I definitely do private parties. I definitely do events, birthday parties, anniversaries. If you down on your luck and your girl ain't feeling you anymore, hey, call me up, man. Like, for real. I do a lot of that for them fellas, and like, I'm being serious, y'all. Like, for my fellas.
I see.
Like, your girl gonna like a little saxophone, and like, for real. Yeah. You like, dang, bro, I gotta do something for this girl, man, because she ain't doing what she need to be doing.
We got a live musician here.
He said, hey, man, hey, play something for her. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's how I feel for you, girl. Yeah. I'm being serious. That they like that. I'm being serious. They like that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely I do that for that. And then man, I'm definitely just blessed right now, man. I'm very, very blessed. So I'm coming out with my new single. My new single is coming out. So it's coming out soon. So check it out. It's definitely going to be very, very monumental because we're trying to get it on Billboard. And definitely trying to make it go to the next level. So,
it will. We ain't gonna say we gotta stop saying trying.
It's going to. It's going to Billboard. You know what I'm saying? It's going to Billboard. It's going on all the charts. You know what I'm saying? So we taking it to the next level. You know, and trying to make sure that the world knows who Austin Paul Jr. is, and forever and foremost. You know what I'm saying? And they're always going to be playing my music because my music is timeless. Every day it's going to be. Every day you're going to hear my name out there, and I guarantee you for 100% of my doubt, if all my living being right now, you're going to know who Austin Paul Jr. is.
I say, man.
So that's how it's going to be, man.
Man, I really appreciate you for coming, man.
Oh, man.
God's timing is always the right timing.
Bro, like I said, no, bro, that's so crazy that you just said that, bro. Like, on some real shit, man. Like if you look at my motherfucking story right now, is what did I say?
God's timing. Yeah, see that? It's y'all can't see it.
I literally said,
but he said that, man, because
look, what man, you said right there, for real. Like this was supposed to happen.
It was supposed to happen.
The way it happened, and the way it's supposed to happen. I believe in that. Like I really believe the way that things happen and the way things maneuver and the way things shift. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah. So I take everything as full responsibility and full acceptance. Always. So I thank you so much for having me here, man.
Yeah, man. No, I thank you for coming. The thing is this. Man, like I said, I met him a few weeks ago at an event in Fort Walton Beach.
In DCC,
yeah.
Definitely. New Dimensions Christian Center. Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I met him a few weeks ago, man. And I as soon as I met him, I said, hey, I got to bring you to my show. But even with my show, man.
Nice. I love this,
man. I had anxiety starting my show, and I had to push myself.
Really?
I did, dog.
Really?
I did. I still got it. I still fight with anxiety to this day.
Really?
Yeah, I fight with anxiety.
Bro.
Yeah. Ain't one thing about it though. I always knew it was something in me. And everybody who knows me knows it's something in me. And ancestors and God kept saying, I don't care how you feel, you're gonna keep on going. If you got a word, you're gonna keep on going.
Yes, sir.
Everybody ain't gonna agree with what you gotta say, but you're gonna keep on going. And shout out to my head, a leg bite, and shoot, we got a message. And our message is to improve our community. It ain't just about me. I don't do this for just me. I don't do this for no public. Anybody who knows me know that I've always been this type of person. I talk real shit, but I get that from my daddy. Me and my daddy so much alike, they kind of scare me sometimes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all bump heads because y'all so alike.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They just be like, dang. But I'd be like, man, you know what? I knew we were coming from, but see, I'm younger, but I didn't understand how to tame it. You know what I'm saying? Because as a man, you got to learn how to discipline yourself in all aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? So Man, I just thank God, man, and I thank God for y'all for joining in. And my message to y'all, he had a message. My message to y'all is to one thing that Mom Baba told me is to invest in yourself even more.
Investment.
Invest don't only mean monetary things.
It don't.
It means time. It means attention. It means showing care. It means prayer. It means meditation.
Come on now.
It means all of that into yourself, because if you ain't got you, how you gonna get somebody else? And if you ain't got you, then you ain't how you gonna show that you worthy enough for somebody else to have you. You get what I'm saying? So definitely, man, we got to put more into ourselves and remain consistent in that era of putting more into ourselves.
Talk about it.
Because he's showing it, man. Like this man, I'm pretty sure he never thought, he probably dreamed of, but never thought that he would be doing a song with Alicia Keys.
Never in my bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Never in my wildest dreams, bro. I never thought I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like I like even to this day, I'm baffled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even to this day, you know how like what's his name? Tyson Fury. What his name is? Like to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's his name? What's that nigga name? He be like to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like I never would have thought that would be me. But it is, bro, and that's the cards that God gave me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and use them.
And I gotta use them.
You gotta use them.
So guess what? Guess what I'm gonna do every single day? Guess what I'm gonna do every single day? I'm gonna let you know that I got a song with Alicia Keys.
Oh, she.
I'm gonna let you know that I'm.
And she ain't the only one that's gonna have a song.
Yeah, exactly. Because the thing is, I'm promoting myself.
Exactly.
I gotta make sure that I'm promoting myself. I gotta make sure that this right here, your brand, brand, my brand, whatever, is gonna go to the next level.
I say.
Every time we doing stuff, I gotta make sure that.
Yes.
Every time, like even after this interview and everything, we gotta make sure that you.
Exactly, man.
Because I'm benefiting you benefiting me.
Exactly.
That's straight up.
That's straight up.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. We got to put into each other. We got to put into each other, man. Pour love into each other, man. One thing I'm big about pouring love. No matter what I've been through, man, I still pour love. I still talk love. I talk my shit now because I like to cuss. That's the Native American in me. I like to cuss, but at the same time, man, I show love and I do stuff with real intent for positive energy, because energy is real and spirituality is real. And one thing about Black people, man, we are a very unique individual. Definitely. Or very unique set of people. Everything in this world are bounced off of us when it comes to the music. When it comes to the way that we dress, man, I was watching that show. I don't know if have you seen the show Famous in African or whatever?
Never.
On Netflix. It's some on Netflix.
It's called Famous in Africa.
And some by some Africans and famous and some shit. Right? And it blew me at how Africans want to act like us.
You lying.
And then tell us we act African. Maybe because we are part African, but a lot of us who are Black are definitely African descent, but we are most of us are more so Native American descent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got to always give respect to the motherfucking Indians. You got to give respect to the Native Americans. But at the same time, man, it's just crazy that we go to different cultures and they talk about Black Americans, but at the same time, y'all want to look like us. And if y'all too bright, y'all go to tanning beds, because y'all know that if I was a little darker, I'd be more attractive. You know what I'm saying? So as Black people, man, never underestimate yourself. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming. Make sure y'all follow our brother. I posted his name in the comments. And of course, y'all can always come back and look at this video on my page or Real Women Radio, or if you listen to the Real Women Radio app, or if you're going to be listening to any goddamn stream that posts podcast music or podcast, we will be there. But make sure y'all check us out, man. And make sure y'all book him. Which y'all will see him, definitely. Especially for me. Y'all gonna see him more.
Y'all gonna see me definitely. We're gonna definitely your dad's to go. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna definitely have some more events. Hopefully, you can shoot some more events. I know you do a lot of stuff with the camera.
Yeah, man.
And I'm definitely going to invite you to some of these events.
Definitely, man.
So we work together.
We working together, man.
Like, that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Network. That's how we network.
That's how you network.
For real, man.
You network. Got to get yourself out there. And how can I help you? Help me.
Come on now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we got to start doing that, man. On my little shout out about how you doing, spiritual family. We appreciate y'all for checking in tonight. We appreciate for everybody who's checking in tonight, man. Make sure you check me out every Thursday, man. Next week we got Tyke gonna be in the building. Who another brother who I met while I was at the event that he performed at. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something about God. I was real discouraged by even coming back for a second season. I wanted to do it, but at the same time, you know, your anxiety kick in and you be like, "Oh,
bro, I be scared, bro. I be scared to record something for myself, bro.
I am booked.
I be scared because I be like, you know, what people gonna say, what people gonna do, who's gonna be watching, you know, all that stuff. But it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Let me tell you something, man. I'm booked for the next 2 months. And it ain't because I reached out to people. It's because God sent people to me.
Exactly. Because He gonna do it.
He gonna do it. I ain't have to see it. People hit me up. Hey, I want to do XYZ. I want to do XYZ. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that for you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, one thing about God, when you show consistency, even the Bible tell you, study to show yourself approved. Faith without work is dead. So if you keep on working, man, don't let society make you feel small. Because look at society. A lot of them motherfuckers ain't doing that. And don't let nobody feel like you ain't worthy enough for it, especially if your intent is pure. Especially if your intent pure. Now, if you in it for the wrong reason and shit don't pop off, that's on you. But if your intent is pure, man, God is gonna always be on your side. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to you, bro.
Man, I'm just trying to do my thing. Man.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. I appreciate you coming for the first time because you're gonna be here again.
Yeah,
we got some stuff coming up, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to RW. If y'all haven't, man, make sure y'all follow, download the app RWR Live 365. Yeah, you can listen to my show and different other shows live, and we got music. We got all of that up on there. Tweet it. We got all that shit up on there. Hey, yeah. Hey, you know that mother put that thing on that ear. That's it. Hey, we definitely got music up on there, man. Shout out to all the spiritual family here. Shout out to everybody that's here tonight. And make sure y'all share, make sure y'all follow, and hit us up, man. And definitely hit my brother up, man, because we are brothers. Shut up, hit my brother up. If y'all want some performances, because I'm definitely hitting up for some stuff that I got planned, man. And we want to send love to everybody. We want to send peace to everybody. Depression is real heavy. Depression real heavy in our city right now.
Yeah.
If the people that are depressed, taking yourself out ain't gonna help. Seek all the help that you need. Black people, get into going to therapy.
Bruh, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Me and my girl have been talking about that. Like she suffers. Nah, I wouldn't say suffers, but she does suffer. Like she does. Like depression, you know what I'm saying? And we talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And like what you know, past trauma in her life, past trauma in my life and everything. And I remember one time I used to work for this job and somebody died and they wanted us to seek therapy, like, you know, like of the person who died, you know what I'm saying? Because the person died. And when I like talked to the therapist, I was really like, because I never, you know, because Black people, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't talk about our lives. We don't, especially us Black men.
Yeah, because we heard that.
We supposed to be, you know,
macho
man. You know what I'm saying? We Black men. You know what I'm saying? And like when I started talking to the therapist, like I was like, bro, and then I got out of the therapy, bro. I felt so different.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I wish I had that. Yeah. Like, I wish I had like somebody I could talk to, or somebody who I can like vent to, and can basically tell you my what's going on in my life. Because the thing is, like, your significant other sometimes can't be that person.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Or your mom and dad can't be that person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can't be that person, because we try to run to those type of people. We try to run to our significant other, and they on some other stuff too, because they
trying to heal from shit.
They trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of stuff going on too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You like, there's a lot of stuff I can't tell my mom and dad, or there's a lot of stuff I can't be like, hey, mom and dad, da, 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 because you know
they might not receive it right.
They might not receive it right, and because you get their son, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? But somebody who is out the picture, who's out the, you know, out the fragments of what you got going on, that might be the person, and and talking to that person who's like is studied into this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, our mental health is very, very, very sacred, and it's very, very important. You know what I'm saying? So
very important, man. And let's remember that post-traumatic slave syndrome is very real. A lot of us, a lot of things that we inherited it are things that happened to us years ago. And the fact that it was repetitive, it became a part of our DNA.
Come on.
And we react a certain type of way because that is what we feel like is right. And because that's what we told is right. But that is not right. You know what I'm saying? And we have to get to a point where
queens.
That's right. And you should treat yourself as such. And treating yourself as such is like we talked about last show, that has more to do with telling myself I'm that. It's feeling it, eating like it, drinking like it, talking like it, walking like it. Yes. So definitely, man, we encourage y'all to do that. And I encourage everybody, like I said, man, always speak positive about people. Always speak positivity over yourself. Always speak blessings over yourself. You can get over everything, because if you're still alive, you can get over it. You still got room to grow. So always speak positivity over yourself. We love y'all. You got anything you want to say, bro?
Man, just definitely follow Austin Paul Jr. for who is out there. Definitely just keep the high vibration.
Yes, Sashay. Music is very important. Music, let me tell you something.
Very important.
Spirituality is so deep now with our culture. Music is very spiritual. The beats, like you can go to a club and they play some R&B music, you feel some type of way, and as soon as they play "Nuck If You Buck," it's a whole nother energy come in the room.
It's a different energy.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, we feeding that shit.
And
I do.
Yeah, and that is another reason why they say that Satan, who is also an energy of God, we ain't gonna get into that, is over the music department.
No. Like on some real shit, Lucifer was music.
Yeah, but the thing is,
like,
though, let's be there.
That was
you think Lucifer was all bad? He was a part of God.
He was a part of God. He was music, bro.
Exactly.
He was music.
So you have to learn how to mentally train yourself to know, like, oh yeah, this ain't right. This ain't what I should be listening to.
Sometimes it ain't right.
Sometimes it ain't right.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. And shame on all you bobbers who be letting these people come into the culture and be doing the wrong and talk about the wrong shit. We ain't gonna get into that either. We love y'all. Y'all have a safe night. Make sure y'all check me out every Thursday night. And my brother, make sure I'm gonna post all of his stuff on my page. So y'all can follow him.
Same with this guy right here.
Yeah, we go. Always sending this love, man. And he is a badass inner artist. And I'm gonna say that.
I do my thing, man. Just check me out, man.
He don't try. He do.
Junior, YouTube. More videos are coming soon. Definitely more content coming soon. Definitely just check me out. Check out the brother. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the support, and I thank you so much for having me here, man. I really appreciate you, man. Like,
I appreciate you for coming.
Amazing, and I'm so happy to see another person like yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just doing this, man. This is amazing. This is huge, bro. This is big, bro. I see.
And
I see it in a bigger level, bro. I'm speaking and I'm just talking right now, and
I'm receiving.
And you gonna make it to the next level, bro. Yeah. It's gonna go crazy, man. Yeah. Trust me, bro. And
man,
I'm speaking it right
the goal is to be on a bigger platform, not just for myself, but be on a bigger platform to help our community. My thing about helping us, for a lot of time as Black people, we had to share everything. Yeah. What about us? Let's talk about us, man. I want to, before I get off this show, I want to send prayers out to the incident that happened in Buffalo, New York.
Oh man,
there are a lot of people who look like us ain't even talking about.
Bruh, like,
that an 18-year-old drove all the way to a grocery store, hours away. And it's camera. For one thing, for all of you Black sites that are posting a video, you ought to be a motherfucking shame of yourself, because you don't understand the families that are trying to heal from this situation.
That right there is I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. It's degrading.
It's degrading, bro. to see.
It's crazy.
And then for a news reporter to come online and say mental illness when you saw,
hell no.
Yeah, and then you drove hours away, went to a grocery store, and then went over to white people and said sorry to the white people because you didn't want.
Did you see that?
Did you see that?
Bro, he went. Oh, I'm sorry.
And went to the black people, older black people, and shot them multiple times. If black people, I'm trying to watch how I talk. If black people ain't waking up, I seen even a news report. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna point my message out there. I seen a news report of a black man talking about the incident, and he said to the white reporter, "Can I get a hug? This ain't time for hugs from other races. We got to put shit energy to our own community." I do understand and I do receive the fact that all white people aren't the same. I receive that and I love that. But at the same time, if it was more of them that were good, we wouldn't have to have this conversation right now. Exactly. Slavery went on for 400 plus years. So, black people, it's time for us to wake the fuck up and understand that they are trying to take us out. You can't even go to the fucking grocery store.
Come on now, and really, bro, them people were just trying to mind
their business. Put
bro.
groceries in the back of the car and a motherfucker shoot you and repeatedly shoot you. You can't even go to church. Let's not talk about that. That happened a few years ago. Go to church and people shooting you in the church. And y'all think, and y'all gonna say, "Oh, y'all, you come to my cookout, not to mine." But I'm gonna tell you this though, I'm gonna always send you love. It's all about sending love. It's all about sending love. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to the families who are grieving right now. I pray for peace and comfort and that God soften y'all heart. But at the same time, y'all stand for justice and y'all don't let nobody punk y'all out. I pray for that. I pray for strength in all areas. And like I said, man, make sure y'all follow my bro. We'll holler at you next week.
Yes, sir.
With my bro Ty Brown. He'll be here next week. And y'all check us out. Share this. Tell your mama them, your sister them, your baby daddy them, all them. And what's this say? Alejandro said, "I wish they'll stop saying shit. No, you can't come to the cookout. I don't care what you recited." Yeah. My thing with that is, yeah, you can't come to the cookout, but you can come to the business because white people are you can learn from them.
Yeah.
You can learn from them. And it's a small, I could say about 5% that want the betterment of black people because a lot of them, and they don't even know it yet, but a lot of them have black in them.
They do.
Yeah.
And honestly, on some real shit, we got a little white in us.
We do. That's why I ain't got no top lip.
Yeah.
But I don't claim that part.
But like for real.
Yeah.
Like, did you see that when Mark what's his name? From the Marlins. What's his name? Not one of the Marlon brothers.
Damon Wayans?
Not Damien.
Marlon?
The Wayans brother. Not Marlon. Wayans brothers. Marlon. Is it Marlon? Marlon Wayans. Mm-hmm. He found out that he had an Irish cousin, and he was completely white.
Yeah, I have cousins who
are completely white.
My grandfather was from Alabama, from Camden, Alabama, picked cotton growing up, and I knew my grandfather, my great grandfather, picked cotton growing up. He got a brother who was from Camden, Alabama, and his wife was white, and their children are mixed. But a lot of their children decide to date white people, so their children are white.
Yeah, they're white.
And my uncle, he's still alive. He my great uncle, but he's still living. He give me a lot of family.
That's your family members.
That's my family.
That's your family.
Yeah, and he tells me when we text the other day, he said, "I remember Mama, which was my great grandmother who died in '96." He said, "I remember Mama. She never talked about her parents, but she talked about her grandmother, Mama Lucy, who came in on a slave ship from Africa." Now, my daddy's side are more African, but my mama's side are more Native American African. So I got a mixture of both in my Quartz Creek and African in mine. So I'm part of everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's, as American, we are part. America is a melting pot. We're part of everything.
Straight up.
Man, ancestry is big. We appreciate y'all again, man. I can go on and on. Everybody know me. I'm a history. My family and my cousins, they call me professor anyway, and preaching shit anyway. But make sure y'all check us out again. Each and every Thursday night, man. Either I'll be here in Pensacola or I'll be in Fort Walton Beach. I'll be everywhere. Yeah, I'll be in next weekend. I'll be in Key West, Florida. But I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Make sure y'all share love even when it's hard. And don't another thing too, them people in your family who make you feel some type of way and you feel like you're forced to deal with them because they're family, you don't, but you can still love them. Learn how to separate yourself and still show love. I ain't gotta hate you, but I'm gonna show you love, but I ain't gotta deal with you either. It's all about our own mental development.
Always about love.
It's always about love. Shout out to Quanda. Shout out to Quanda, man. Quanda is one of the big dogs at RWR Live 365. She just said, hey, though.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Oh, my fault. What's up? Hey, what's up?
You know Q. Yeah.
Yeah.
Q La La. We love Q. Make sure y'all follow
Definitely.
Q La La, who is in the building. She representing from Pensacola and
Fort
Walton, but definitely from Fort Walton.
Look,
I just told her I ain't know that many colors stay in Fort Walton. But we love you, Q, and I appreciate you, Q, and I appreciate you and Nicole for helping me out in all of this, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night and check us out next week. Y'all be safe.